I got to multitask. I was going to do this calmly at home, peacefully, and I just don't have that kind of time if I want to push forward with my business. Hello, everyone. There's just not enough time to do everything you want to do when you still got to make money. But I have the app shut off for a moment because I did 2 deliveries and I'm like, ugh. If you watched me last night, I did have a very good night last night. But something happened after I went to go pick up that order, that last order. Yesterday, in the last hour of my shift, this is stuff you should know, especially if you're a beginner, because now I will take note and I'm going to change my game plan if I ever work evenings after 10 o'clock. Again, after 9 o'clock. I spared 10 minutes to get to a location before I took those last 2 high payouts on the way home. Taco Bell orders. And I hope the sound is on. Good thing I checked that. I'm having that type of day. And I can't even hear my friend on her text. I'm trying to do too much at once. So, when I pulled up to the location and I made a U-E, I sat at the light. I said, there's no holler on wheels here. That's probably a day gig it's on wheels. It's a restaurant on wheels. And the Grubhub order was canceled. So I headed home. There was nothing I could do about it. And I was like, well, I'll leave it on and see if I get a couple of Taco Bell orders to make up for that on the way home. And I did. Which was great. You know, between both orders, it was $23, $25 to count the $2 tip, cash tip, on the top of a tip. And that last order last night, I drove there, the place was closed. Emporium Republic. Now I know. I'm going to call them up today and find out when they are closed. You got to make your future gigs easier on yourself. Thank God there was no traffic. I would have been very annoyed. It was a waste of my time, waste of gas, waste of money. I could have been in my apartment at 11:20 instead of 11:50. I was annoyed, and I was going to record a video last night, but I didn't want to ruin my night. I was really, who that is, I don't even care. They're gonna have to wait. So, you know, stuff like that happens. Make your future deliveries, your gig shifts easier on yourself. Now I take note. I'm going to call and find out when they're opened, because again, European Republic, I don't think they're opened after 9 o'clock, but they didn't shut off their tablet. So what does that mean for us? That means my time was wasted. European Republic is not paying me, nor is Grubhub. You know, I feel bad. I did say to the person, I was like, you know, I know this is your job. I don't want to get mad at them because they are only doing a job like we are doing a job, the customer service people. And that last order, the guy made it sound like he was going to pay me. I'm like, don't even say that. I understand. Just cancel the order. He had to cancel the order because in the app it jammed. So stuff like that happens. Now I take note. I don't take any orders with food on wheels after 9 o'clock anymore or 8 o'clock. Those are mainly in this area daytime gigs. It's them not shutting off their tablets. And then that last order last night, if they closed at 9, you know, that order was given to me a little after 11. That was a waste of my time, my energy, my gas. I'm not getting reimbursed for that, and I'm not getting paid for that. So be careful, guys. But now, instead of getting upset, like I am a little annoyed, I just had 2 hard deliveries. I'll tell you in a moment. It's just, not really hard, but just not as smooth as they should have been. Now I know for the future, I'm not going to get upset anymore. I'm trying to weed myself off of working nights. But right now it works for me. And if I have to do it twice a week and I'm in the mood, you know, eventually I don't want to work after 9 because I don't want to do it anymore. But right now it's working for me. So that's stuff to know. Get in the know. Learn. You get a feel for what places are open, what places aren't. If you're a voicemail, who cares? I'll talk to you later. So if you're in doubt, spare the 3 minutes, look it up on Google and call the number and see if they're opened. It really can be that easy instead of wasting your time. I should have done that a long time ago. Not all businesses run the same. I just want to see if anybody, okay. So that's really good to know, guys. My first order today was a Postmates, $8 bonus, easy pickup, a couple of towns away, easy drop off. Back to my home, almost halfway. When I got into this Chipotle, they put shelves up. Now, a lot of places around here are putting a shelf, a few shelves up where online orders are to be picked up. So I walk into this place because I haven't been there in a while, and I go to the register like I usually do. It was a prepaid order, and the person behind the counter said all online orders are picked up over there now. Now I went to go ask, is everything in this bag? And nobody wanted to help me. I got on my merry way and I delivered that order. And what do you know happened? When I dropped it off to the young man, I was just about to enter my car again. He was like, do you have a drink? And I said, I had them check the order. They told me that order was prepared on the shelf, sir. If I were you, I would call and get a credit. And I wasn't nasty. I was really nice. He was like, oh, I did ask. I did ask. Is the order? Now I went to go ask, is this the whole order? And nobody wanted to help me. Not my problem. That's Chipotle's problem. Not my problem. Do you agree? I can't force someone to do their job. I knew it wasn't 2 items in there. You don't always see everything on your screen. That's what a lot of people don't understand. We don't see what they're seeing. It just said 2 items. It doesn't mean they're showing me everything. So then I turned on Grubhub. Immediately, so Postmates was a high payout. I got to check to see. It was like 11 and change or 12 and change. Now I get this high payout, 16 and change. The guy really did tip. I waited 25 minutes for this food. It was a lot of food, but the drop off was literally down the street, and the man was having a business meeting, and he was so down to earth. He was in his conference room, and he was like, excuse me, and he opened the door, and he was like, is that for David? Thank you so much. Oh, they give you big orders. He actually told his business people he's treating them to lunch, and he came out to grab it. Can I help you with anything? He was such a class act, this guy. I'm like, not everybody up here. I want to use the D word, and I won't. He was a really nice guy, and I said, thank you very much for the tip, sir. Thank you. It was a big tip. That's why it was just about $17. And he was like, oh, thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy. He even said, I hope you get to enjoy the beautiful weather. I said, I will. I'll be on the road. He was so nice. So, when I went to go pick up the order, the employees gave me an attitude, and I wasn't impatient. I saw the list of food. It was at this Greek place in Limbrook, and their staff they're unhappy. They just have no personality. I wouldn't go there and eat because they're not happy to be there. I took a screenshot, something Greek in Lindenhurst on Merrick Road. But I wasn't complaining, I was patient. I know they had a little lunch slam, their handful of tables all, you could tell they were all waiting for their food to come out. And they had 4 bags on the counter, big bags of food. And when I went back and forth to put more money in the meter, because now I just put a quarter in. Usually I put a nickel and it's good enough, or a dime. I put a quarter in. I said, I can't keep walking back and forth. I got my workout. I walked 4 blocks. If you count back, or 6 blocks, if you count back and forth, because there's no parking. I had to park all the way down the street. That the employees are giving me an attitude. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, I'm being really pleasant here. I'm not complaining. I was multitasking. I was checking my email. I'm trying to listen to my friend on a text video, and I can't even hear her, and I'm getting angry. Oh my gosh. So now I'm going to head home. I'm going to stop at my apartment. I'm going to treat myself to some lunch today. I'm going to go out to some place that I want to have a bite and say hello to someone, and I'm going to take it easy and just squeeze in a few more deliveries. I'm just, last night was a bad ending. It was such a struggle the first 2 times I'm picking up food, and employees giving me an attitude. But if I walked in and gave them an attitude, they would say something. It's not right. It's not fair, and it's not right. And these companies, I'm going to put a link when I get home to May 20th. There is going to be a national meeting online at 8 Eastern Standard Time. Please give me a few minutes to put that link in the description below, for these companies to follow rules and guidelines and not take advantage of people. Because I understand that happens sometimes. Places are closed. I've blown it off. But now, since I'm doing it a lot, that's a waste of someone's time 2-3 times a week. That's not fair to the person driving, working for the companies and delivering businesses foods. They should have more respect for the drivers. I think it's a bunch of malarkey, and I'm going to be on that meeting Monday night, and I'm going to find out how I can really participate in helping put rules and guidelines into place for these huge multi-billion-dollar companies and businesses to respect the drivers in the field. Because if they want the service to be available for their bottom line to be high, the money they earn, then they should have more respect for the people in the field delivering their product. These big companies should have more respect for the delivery people in the field, making them billions of dollars. And I want to be a part of that, and I'm going to figure out what I can do. But that all takes time. But I'll get there. I'll get in. Hey guys, I saw somebody write, totally agree. Nick somebody. Thank you. It's so true. So I am going to make another cup of coffee, take a little breather at home. I have all the apps off. I'm going to see if Postmates rings one more time before 2. It was an easy drop-off. It's just the man didn't get everything he ordered, and that's not my fault. You're going to put the shelves on the corner and go, all online orders over there. Well then, when I have to question an order, nobody should give me an attitude, because now you just made a customer very unhappy, and now he has to call to get credit. It's not right. And I'm not taking the blame for that. I'm not responsible for that. That's not my responsibility. What else do I have to complain about in video? What a tough morning. But I listened to UDM this morning. I was getting ready. I did work for an hour before I listened to him. The opportunities are so off the chart. It takes a lot of time, and when you have a lot of things to do and you're doing it yourself, that's all right. I really don't want to work tonight, but I'm too tired at the end of the day to sit home and do that kind of work on the computer. I do my best work in the morning. And I have to start rolling out of bed at 6 and say, 3 alarms if that's what it takes. I go to sleep at 1. I want to be up at 6. I need to start working at 6:30. Because I do my best work in the morning and then get on track and be more of a day delivery person and change my scheduling. It's time to take it to the next level. It's time to really reap the rewards from all the work that I'm doing. Oh, chatter, chatter, chatter. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Oh man. Employees can get you really angry now. I'll tell you, if I had a little restaurant business, I would have to be there 7 days a week, because I would never trust my employees enough to do the right thing. It would be far few in between. I know you always have that 1 or 2 workers that got your back at all times, treat your business the way you would treat your business. That's very hard, because a lot of people, maybe some really don't care, but some aren't equipped to be a worker in the restaurant businesses. They're just not very good at it. Everybody's good at something. When I got tired and knew that I didn't care anymore, I did the businesses a favor and I got out of the way because I knew it was over because I didn't care anymore. You know. But I do care about this. If I'm going to work 4 hours a day, I care about it. I was angry that kid didn't get a soda. I was angry because I wanted to check that order and nobody wanted to help me. They just said online orders over there and just walked away. And then why should I stand there for another 3, 4, 5 minutes trying to get someone's attention because they are servicing other customers? They act like they're doing you a favor, and no, you're not. You're not doing me a favor. I'm doing you a favor. Right? Right. I'm so happy I wasn't looking at the camera at that moment. That cock is staring right at me. I've been lucky lately. I'm looking where I'm supposed to be looking when cops are driving around me. I'm very lucky. My luck's gonna run out. It is a beautiful day, but I'm gonna take a little breather. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, do a few more deliveries, and then go enjoy a meal, bring my iPad, and say hi to someone. That's my plan. And tonight, I don't know if I'm going to go out tonight. I don't know. I wish I could finally get on a day schedule, a day track, and I know I'm so close. Sometimes that happens. Oh, some people wrote. Totally agree. I know you do, Nick. Joe Baker. Bless up, Michelle. Bless up. I guess you agree too. It's true. You probably experience it. If you're in the field working the gigs, you probably have experienced. There was no reason for those employees to give me an attitude. I was like, I was really nice. And I went to the side and I got out of the way, and I was in no way of customers coming in to pick up their orders. Uber Eats, 3 Uber Eats people. Uber Eats, they don't ring you until they know most of the time that food's ready. No, you move out of the way. You're going out the in-way. Not even sorry. That's why they put that big sign there. All right. Not even sorry. No way. Okay, guys, that's stuff to know. If a restaurant is closed and you were sent there, keep it on note. If you have a gut feeling that where you're going to at 10 o'clock at night or 11 is not open, you could spare the moment and call. Go to Google, type in the name, type the number, call it, and then in Grubhub, just hit restaurant closed. No need to talk to someone. Why waste your time? They obviously don't care about us enough to know whether that's open or not. There's a Emporium nutrition thing right here in Freeport, but I know their hours and they really like me and I like them, but I'll never drive over there again. I'm telling you, I won't take that order again. And when I went there once recently, they weren't really nice, so I won't be going back there. I don't need to take that offer. So that's that. That's a really good tip of information while you're on the road. If you're a newbie, make sure you look things up. Spare the 3 minutes and call. When you tell Grubhub, oh, don't you know that restaurant is closed? Or Uber, or Postmates. Don't you know? You should know. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Maybe I'll go live tonight. I have no idea. I really would like to upload videos to my other channel and do work online today. That's what I really want to do. Okay, folks. I'll see you soon. I'm being nosy. Bye, guys. Bye.